the many agreements we have reported you talk about in time past. But let us touch on illegal mining quickly. You have been advocating that illegal miners legalize their operations. You've said over 250 mining cooperatives have been formed in a year, with 50 joining monthly. Precisely, how is this transition monitored? What is the success rate? And how many of these cooperatives are now actively mining legally and paying royalties?
Exactly the statistics that you just read out is the situation on ground. When we came in, that cooperative policy is just one aspect of our two-pronged approach to solving the issue, the protracted problem of illegal mining in Nigeria. The first part of the policy is the coercive method, or the the coercive or kinetic method, which involves the security agencies, which culminated in our establishment of the mining marshals. And within 1 year of establishing that special security architecture devoted to mining, to combating illegal mining operation in Nigeria, over 300 illegal operators have been arrested, apprehended by these mining marshals, and as we speak, over 150 are undergoing prosecution, and we have secured several convictions, including both local and foreign nationals, convicted. This has never happened before the advent of this administration. And in fact, only last week, the AFCC secured conviction of 4 foreign nationals for engaging in illegal mining operation. So that's the first part of that strategy.
And that first part is important. Just before you go to the second part, Mr. Alake, let me follow up on what you have said, because I'll tell you one thing your critics are saying. They are saying that this approach doesn't deter high-scale illegal mining cartels. Are you saying that this prosecution indeed is dismantling the economic and criminal networks behind large-scale illegal extraction in Nigeria?
Look, don't forget that in any society you have illegal people, illegal operations in virtually all sectors. It's not peculiar to Nigeria. So we don't need to glare about it. We need to tackle it. We need to see it as a challenge and tackle it. And that's what we're doing. It happens everywhere. In fact, all over Africa, wherever there is mining, you discover insecurity associated with mining, illegal operations associated with mining. So it's not a peculiar problem to Nigeria. Our own difference in this government is that we are taking a totally different approach to solving it, a pragmatic approach to solving it. That's why we crafted the two-pronged policies of persuasive and coercive. I have spoken about the coercive, which is the employing security architecture and all of that, which has been yielding salutary results, which I read out about all these arrests, apprehension, prosecution, and all that are by the security outfit. That's the coercive part of the policy. Now, the persuasive or the non-kinetic part of that policy is the encouragement of these people to go into, to form cooperatives. These actually involve the artisanal and the illegal operators. Now, because when you are being creative with policy formulation and implementation, then you discover that it is not just restricted to coercive methods alone. You also have to employ the persuasive. So our persuasive method is to encourage these people to form cooperatives. Right. And within a year of announcing this policy, over 250 cooperative societies have been formed in this sector. And through that, over 70,000 jobs have been created. Now, the beauty of this is these so-called hitherto illegal operators, now forming themselves into cooperatives, become formalized, they become structured, They become identifiable, and when they are formalized, they can now become eligible to source funding from financial institutions to expand their businesses. And while they are structured, formalized, identifiable, government can then begin to derive royalties from them, which hitherto was not possible. And this has, again, like I said, been yielding positive results. Over 70,000 jobs have thus been created.
Honorable Minister.